Hello and welcome to Sysberg. My earlier video was about support, one of the key elements for setting management system foundation for your organization. There I explained what is support, why it is important to review it, when you should be triggered to review, who should be involved in the review, and how to review this process. I suggest you watch that video if you haven't already. I've also put a link in the description section. In this video, you will learn about operation, another key element of management system foundation. You'll find out what is operation, why it is important to review it, when you should review it, who should be involved in the review, and how to review this process. So, what is operation? In simple terms, it is an act of functioning or happening. The context, leadership quality, planning, and support systems manifest here to produce an intended outcome. So why it is so important? To put this into context, in my earlier videos I explained the importance of planning and support mechanisms in achieving business objectives. However, with all the planning and support mechanisms in place, if you don't take action, nothing happens. Therefore, if you like, you can also call it a make it happen process. There is a formula in physics, and many of you may remember this from your school days. W is equal to F multiplied by D, where W stands for work done, F stands for force, and D stands for displacement. You see, your planning, strategies, and all the support mechanisms and resources you have collectively is like your force, F. However, to get the work done W, you will also need to achieve some displacement, D. This can only be achieved through the implementation of actions that are planned to achieve your objectives. As mentioned, if the displacement D is equal to 0, your work done will also be 0. No matter how much force you put, the result will still be 0, because any number multiplied by 0 is after all a 0. So in an organization, functioning of this element, operation, ensures that the planned activities have been actioned, so you don't end up with 0. For example, it provides assurance to the businesses that products and services are developed and delivered as planned. It also ensures that they are fit for purpose and able to achieve optimal customer satisfaction. And from various types of business risks and opportunity management perspective, for example, those that are associated with OHS, environmental, cybersecurity, or food safety, it ensures that necessary controls have been established and implemented to mitigate risks and enhance opportunities. Therefore, you will need to go ahead and take some actions to make things happen. Now let's look at when to review operation. As a general rule of thumb, you should review this before, during, and after implementing your action plans. While learning this, it is very likely that you may have been triggered to review some of the operational aspects of your own organization. If this is the case, pause this video and take a note of the issue and make sure to look at them once you have finished watching. Who should review operation? Unless you are a one-person organization, this is a teamwork, since who should review depends upon the area and characteristics of operation. Top management should regularly be updated about the operation. Here is a list of some management positions who should be involved in reviewing their area of operation. Now, this list is by no means exhaustive, but it shows the range of relevant position in a typical organization. So here it goes. Operations Manager. But note, whilst it's common to have this title for a particular function, the process of operation referred here is not limited to this function only, rather meant to broadly address operational aspects of various functions in an organization. System Manager, Production Manager, Marketing Manager, Sales Manager, Key Account Manager, Finance Manager, HR Manager. You can also add more positions if they are relevant to your own organization. How to review operation? Operational issues can be specific depending upon what you're trying to manage and control. The key to reviewing the operation is to ensure that it is aligned with your planning and there is evidence of implementation of actions as planned. Use these 4 steps as a guide to review the operation of your own organization. 1. Check what is required to be done as per your planning. Refer to my earlier post on planning. 2. Take action to get them done. That is, do it. 3. Maintain records of completing actions. And 4. Continually improve this process. Here are some examples of what you can check during the review. You can check if there are enough documented information available for people to perform their tasks. For example, work instructions, standard operating procedures. Is the available documented information sufficiently capturing tasks performed in the organization? Are products made as planned? Are competent people performing tasks as planned? Is induction provided and competency assessed as planned? Are emergency drills conducted as planned? Are the plant and equipment maintained as planned? Are risks, that is those that are associated with OHS, environmental, quality, etc., managed and controlled as planned? After you have checked all of these, make sure you retain the records. As mentioned earlier, while going through this topic, if you have been triggered to review some of the operational aspects of your own organization, pause and take note of the issue so that you can follow up after you have finished watching. ISO standards such as ISO 9001, ISO 14001, and ISO 45001 require organizations to demonstrate operation against a number of attributes, some of which have been broadly covered in this video. So before we come to the end of this presentation, let's recap what we learned so far. You have learned what is operation, why it is important to review it, when you should review it, who should be involved in the review, and how to review this process. I hope you found this video useful and helps you to review the operation in your own organization. Please write to us if you have any question or if there is any specific topic you want us to cover next. I would like to thank you for watching this video.